Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Tayshawn Mirage tracking. I hope you're having a very good sunny morning this far on November 26, 2023. I am too. In this video, we're going to be talking about some big storms we got coming by the time we get in towards the end of this month into December. So if you like these videos I be doing, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So right now, let's talk about what's going on right now because we do have a cold front that is making its way towards the eastern U.S. and it's bringing lots of cold. Well, not really much of anything. Bring lots of moisture, possibly some rain for parts of Georgia, but not really much. But it is cold right now. If you live in parts of the Carolinas and even Georgia, you probably woke up with some very chilly temperatures. Temperatures were like in the 30s this morning, so it's very cold. But it's going to get even colder as we get in towards this week, as the beginning of this week starts. And also, by the time we get in towards the end of next week through next weekend, the potential for some more storms we got coming. So you can see this system that's making its way towards it. And also, guys, if you're not watching my last video, I did talk about that winter storm that is making its way toward the northern U.S. where it's happening right now. It was once in the Rockies, but now it's in the northern U.S. If you live in parts of Michigan, not much of Wisconsin, but if you live in the Great Lakes, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, even parts of Ohio, you will be getting some snow today. And in fact, it is snowing right now for parts of Indiana and Michigan and throughout the Great Lakes. So let's get right into that. So right now you can see on the feature radar, this is as of right now, as I'm recording this, maybe a little bit, few minutes ahead, but you can see really no difference. But you see parts of Indiana, Illinois, you're getting some heavy snow. Like look at this. Look how dark that look how dark that blue is. That's heavy snow y'all getting right now. Even over the Great Lakes getting some snow, Michigan getting some snow, but this snow will make its way towards Michigan as we get farther out today. Look at that 2 p.m. If you live in parts of Michigan, you're gonna be getting lots of snow. And by the time we get in towards 4 or 5 o'clock, still gonna be snowing. So the snow is really not gonna be out here until we get in towards around the late hour nights and through overnights. Maybe it's a few flurries after midnight, but by the time we get in towards tomorrow, that snow will pretty much wrap up. So now on the National Weather Service, how much snow we can see? Well, if you live on the Great Lakes, you're probably gonna see the highest. So now until mid this week, now until Wednesday, if you live in parts of northwest Michigan, you can see anywhere from 7 to 10 inches of snow. Parts of western Michigan, anywhere from 4 to 8 inches of snow. So this system will be bringing some snow, for a lot of snow for parts of Michigan. Northern Illinois, northern Wisconsin, I won't forget about y'all. Y'all will see snow too. Parts of Iowa getting very close to an inch. So yeah, lots of snow. So now let's don't waste no time on this. Let's get right into the main part of this video because I do not want to make this video long. So now let's get into an overall forecast. What's going to happen in the next coming days? So as this system makes its way through, by the 27th, that system out here, and after that, just gonna be pretty quiet and pretty cold for a lot of people. But until by the time we get into the 30th, not really much happening. But it's not really until we get in towards the late night hours on the 30th of November. By the time we get into December, look at this. Our next system that starts forming up. And these storms, the ones we have to watch, potential for severe storms again. So look at this. By the time we get into December 1st, that system makes its way out. But that's not it. Another system starts to develop. And look like this system is much bigger. Look at this. Bringing lots of snow again for parts of the northern U.S., including Wisconsin and Michigan. Maybe a little bit farther west this time. But look at this. This looks like a whole good storm right here. You got this very strong 90 millibar low pressure spinning up towards the northern U.S., bring lots of snow for parts of the northern Ohio Valley. Then south of it, you got some severe storms, possibly severe storms south of it. So, yes, very active pattern we're getting into by the time we get into December. And by the time we get into December 5th, we might get some more storms too. But after that storm, it might be quiet just for a little bit more. So now, how about a 5 millibar wind? This is the jet stream wind. These are winds, I think, 8. I forgot, but these are winds. These are 5 millibar winds. And these are the jet stream winds. So we look for a dip in a jet stream. When we look for a dip in a jet stream, like, I'm going to show you an example. We're looking for something like this. You see this? Instead, the wind's just going straight. You got a strong dip like that. Then it's going up. That's what you look for a cold front, Arctic blast, severe storms, or a disturbance. That's what you look for a disturbance. When you see something like that, when you see the upper level winds go like that, that's what you look for a disturbance, or possibly more severe storms, or just or a cold front coming through. And we're not seeing no severe storms with this dip in the jet stream. This dip in the jet stream is just bringing some cold weather, more cold coming through, much colder than what it is for them today. So by the time we get in towards the 28th, 29th, look at, oops, this is, by the time we get in towards the 28th, 29th, not really much happening, but we do get a big dip in the jet stream by a very strong trough ejection. By the time we get in toward December, look at this. Not a strong one, so I don't think that first one won't be so severe. I think it's the second one is what got my concern. Look at that. Yes, this second one is what got my concern. Look at that. Very strong trough making its way through. And not only that, look at this. Another dip one by the time we get in towards the 5th. So a very active pattern we're getting into by the time we get in towards December. So now how about 5 millibar height anomaly? So these are based on how strong the pressure is in the height. This is a 5 millibar height anomaly. The blue is lower pressure, and the blue is troughing, and the red is ridging. So as this trough makes its way through, which is our cold front, that trough does make its way out. This is the trough we're dealing with right now. This trough will be making its way out of the U.S., but look at this. It's not really until our next trough. Look at this. By the time we get in towards December, look at this. These are the troughs that we have to watch potential for severe storms. It's going to be pretty warm. If you live in parts of the southeast, it's probably going to warm just back up just a little bit on the first couple of days of December, but don't worry, because it's not going to last long. So look at this. By the time we get into the 4th, here comes this next trough, and this is the trough that we have to watch potential for severe storms in parts of the southeast again. So now, let's get right into our overall temperatures. What are the temperatures going to be like for the next coming days? So now, let's turn that on. Now let's turn this temperatures on. So by the time we get in towards later day, not really much happened. The highs today is just going to be chilly for parts of the northern U.S. Temperatures only going to be in the 20s and 30s all day. The southeast temperatures only going to be in the 40s and 50s. Just not feeling very present out there. But look at this. Waking up on Monday morning, which is tomorrow morning at 7 p.m., you can see it's going to be a pretty chilly one for parts of the majority of the U.S., especially back towards the higher elevations of the Rockies. Temperatures is going to be below zero. Like, that's freezing. But if you live in parts of the Midwest, temperatures, waking up with temperatures in the teens. If you live in parts of the Southeast, temperatures going to be in the 30s and 40s. So the only state in the U.S. that's not going to get this cold front is probably Florida. Like I said, Florida stays cold. Florida stays warm just for a few more weeks. So by the time we get in towards the 28, look at this. Waking up on the highs. By the time we get into the 28, temperatures still going to be cold. But look at this. Waking up on the Tuesday morning, these temperatures are plummeting for parts of the northern areas. Look at this. Look at this huge big blob of Arctic for parts of Canada. That's below 0 degrees. When you see that grayish, that blue, that grayish right there, that's below 0. It shows it right here on this chart. That's below 0. That's either 0 degrees or below. And the darker it gets, the more below 0 it is. So these temperatures are in the negatives. Even far as the southeast, guys, temperatures in the low 30s. Yes, low 30s. But look at this. By the time we get into the highs on Tuesdays, the highs on Tuesday will only be in the 50s. Yeah, it's gonna be a cold one. And look at this. By the time we get in towards Wednesday morning, look at this. It gets even more worse for parts of the southeast. Regular temperatures possibly in the low 20s, not low 20s, possibly in the upper 20s. That 20-degree mark does start to move farther south. So not only that, guys, look at this. Florida, your warmth might be coming to the end because, like I said, it's not really until December, late November, December, when y'all first start getting cold again. Look at this. Even far as down as Florida, getting some freezing temperatures. Look at Florida. Florida getting temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Yes, it's coming to an end, so say goodbye to the warm again. But it will warm back up by the time you get into December. So by the time we get into December, you can see waking up on November. First of all, let's start with November 30th. Wake up on the last day of November. Still gonna be a chilly one for the southeast. The northern U.S. always gonna be chilly. Florida, you still gonna be chilly, but not as chilly like it was the day before. But look at this. The highs will warm right back up. Temperatures will get right back up in the 70s. And look at this. By the time we get into December, not as super cold mornings for parts of Florida anymore. Look at this. You see this right here? This is our storm system. This is our storm system that's moving its way through, and the potential for severe storm that's moving way through. So by the time we get further out, look at the highs on December 1st, boy. It's gonna be warm right back again for a while. Look at this. Back towards the southeast, even Florida. It's gonna be a warm start to December. Look at this. Look at the highs on December 2nd. Very warm. The highs on December 3rd. Very warm. Look at this. Look at this. These temperatures are in the upper 70s, getting close to the 80s. Yes, it's a super warm, but guys, it's not going to last long. Look at parts of Florida. Temperatures getting very close to 90 degrees if you live in parts of south of Florida. Yeah, things are warm right back up again. And look at this. But it won't stick for long if you live in parts of southeast. Our next cold front comes right back down and cool things right back down again. So now let's get right in towards temperature anomalies. How below and how above these temperatures gonna be? Well, first of all, before this warm up comes in December, we will be dealing with some below average temperatures again. So by the time we get in towards Sunday, look at this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, here comes this cold front making its way down towards southeast, bringing these cold temperatures, below average temperatures apart to the majority of the central Ohio Valley. Look at this, moving way through towards southeast. Look at the 28th. Look at this, guys. By the time the Tuesday on the 28th at 1 p.m., look at this. Parts of the mid-Atlantic seeing temperatures anomalies anywhere from 21 to 25 degrees below average. Yes, even parts of Florida seeing some below average temperatures too. Because yes, temperatures it's a little bit too early for Florida to see these type of temperatures. Temperatures are gonna be in the 40s at night. Yeah, that's not ready for that for this time of year. It's not really until like mid-December when Florida start getting their first cool down. So look back towards Canada, guys. Huge above average. Look at this. By the time we get into December, say goodbye to these below average temperatures and say hello to these above average temperatures again. Look at this. It's not going to be way up above average, but will be above average again. Look at this. Parts of deep south, including South Central U.S., including South Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Look at these temperatures. Look at these anomalies. Seeing anomalies anywhere from 19 to 21 degrees above average. Yes. And look at this. Look at this. This is when things get blue. Look how ballistic this is. I mean, because, yeah, this is December, and we're seeing temperatures in the upper 70s and 80s. It's happened before, but it hasn't happened in a while. But look at this. Seeing parts of the deep south, you seeing temperatures anomalies anywhere from 23 to 27 degrees above average. Yes, a huge difference that's coming in December. Look at this. But it will move out of here, and things will cool down just a little bit more, not as much. We'll probably keep temperatures around average to slightly below average again. So now on the climate prediction center, yes, because of this next warm that's coming by December, the climate prediction center says, it's December. We are not supposed to see temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s in this time of year. That's more like early fall, not late fall. Late fall is more like winter like. But they go for it. Even look at parts of South Florida. Look at this. Got some way above average temperatures. Because in parts of South Florida, temperatures going to be reaching very close to the 90s. Yes, in December. So, if you live in parts of the southeast, you're going to see temperatures anywhere from 70 to 80% chance of above average. If you live in South Florida, this what? You're going to see temperatures anywhere from 80 to 90% chance of above average temperatures. So this huge patriotism, just about the whole Ohio Valley, going to see above average temperatures. But if you live in parts of the west, it's going to be below average. So now precipitation, and yes, this gets my concern because when we see well above average temperatures, and along with that, seeing above average precipitation, especially in this time of the year, that's what you look for the potential for severe storms. So the potential for severe storms could be possible by the time we get into December. So if you live to the whole southeast region of the U.S., the whole southeast will see anywhere from 50 to 60% chance of seeing above average precipitation. And just about the whole U.S. except the Midwest, including the Dakotas, will see above average precipitation. If you live in parts of the Dakotas, you might see anywhere from slightly below average precipitation. So now, how about a 8 to 14 day outlook? What could happen to the first now? I mean, not now. What can happen from now to not now? December 3rd to December 9th. Well, if you live in parts of the Midwest, still gonna see some above average temperatures. Still going to see some above average temperatures for parts of the Southeast, not as much. And just about the whole U.S. and the Southwest might see above average temperatures. Precipitation still going to be added for the parts of the Southeast, not as much, but still some. The central U.S. going to see near normal precipitation. The Northwest will be a wet one because we might have some more storms coming through. The Southwest is going to see below average precipitation. So yeah, well, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and guys, to give y'all a note, this will be my last video until December 1st because my weather bill that I lose, which is this weather bill subscription, will expire on November 28th, which is 2 days from now, and I don't get my paycheck until the 1st, so I won't be able to make no more video until December 1st when I can pay for another monthly subscription. So this will be my last video for a little bit of a while, not really long, but my last video until December 1st. So yes, well, that's going to be it for this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.